Max, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
When you first started speaking English, did your brain always go to your own language first?
Always, every single time.
Like you wanted to say something, and first you thought it in your language, and then you tried to change it into English.
Yes, and by the time I found the words, the moment was already gone.
That is exactly what used to happen to me.
It is so frustrating.
So frustrating. Okay, so why is it so hard? Let us start there.
Because your brain is very used to your own language.
Very used to it.
You have been speaking your language your whole life, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain is really good at it. It does not even have to try.
And English is new. So the brain says, okay, let me think in my language first, and then I will translate.
And that takes time. Too much time.
I remember in my first year here, someone asked me a simple question at work, and I knew the answer.
But
But I was so busy translating in my head, by the time I found the English words, the other person had already moved on.
oh, that is the worst feeling.
Very embarrassing.
So that is problem number 1. Translating word by word.
And problem number 2 is fear.
Oh, fear is big.
What if I say something wrong? What if people laugh? What if I sound stupid?
And that fear makes your brain stop.
Right.
It's like you are trying to drive a car, but your foot is on the brake at the same time.
You cannot move forward.
I had this at the hotel where I worked. A guest asked me something simple, and I froze.
What happened?
I knew the answer, but I was so scared of saying it wrong. So I just said, "One moment, please." And I went to get my manager.
But you knew the answer.
I knew perfectly. Fear won.
Fear wins a lot at the beginning.
A lot.
And then you feel worse because you said nothing, and next time you are even more scared.
It is a bad circle.
Yeah.
Okay, problem number 3. Missing words.
You want to say something in English, but the word is just not there.
Like it disappeared.
You know it in your language, but in English, nothing. And then your whole thought goes back to your own language.
This happened to me once in a meeting. I needed the word for, you know that thing you use to open a bottle?
A bottle opener?
Yes, I forgot that word completely, and I just said the kitchen thing, the thing for bottles.
Did people understand?
Kind of. It was a little embarrassing, but I kept going.
That is the important part. You kept going.
I had to. We needed to open the bottle.
And problem number 4, that heavy feeling.
Oh, yes. When you understand English just fine, but when you try to make a sentence yourself, everything stops.
Like your brain is moving through water.
Exactly that feeling.
And the reason is actually simple. Listening and speaking use different parts of your brain.
Okay.
Listening is easy. You just receive. But speaking is active. You have to produce. And that part needs more practice.
So it is not that you are bad at English.
You just have not practiced the active part enough yet.
That is such a relief to hear.
I think so too. And the good news is the heavy feeling goes away. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
The more you use English actively, the lighter it gets.
How long does it take?
Different for everyone, but if you practice every day, even 10 minutes, you start to notice after a few weeks.
A few weeks is not very long.
It really is not.
Okay, so we have 4 problems: translating, fear, missing words, and that heavy feeling.
And all of them are normal. Every single person learning English has felt all of these things.
Every single one.
You are not behind. You are not slow. You are just learning.
Okay, so how do you actually fix it? How do you start thinking in English?
You know what I always think about? When you were a baby, you did not have a grammar book.
No.
You just heard words, you saw things, and your brain made the connection. Milk, hot, cold, mama.
And it worked.
It worked perfectly. And your brain can do the same thing. Again, with English. It just needs practice.
So we're not stupid. We're just new to this road.
New to this road. Yeah,
Think about it like this. When you move to a new city, at first, everything is confusing.
right.
You do not know the streets. You do not know where anything is.
Yes, I remember that feeling.
But after a few months, you just know. You do not think about it.
You just drive.
You just drive. And English is the same. At first, the road is slow and difficult, but every time you use it, it gets a little easier, a little faster.
And one day it just flows.
One day, it just flows.
Okay, so what are the rules? Simple things to keep in your head.
Rule number 1. Every day is more important than a long time once a week.
What do you mean?
10 minutes every day is better than 2 hours on Sunday.
Really? 2 hours sounds like more.
I know, but your brain does not work like that. It needs contact every day, a little bit, like brushing teeth.
You do not brush for 2 hours on Sunday and skip the rest of the week.
That would be very bad for your teeth.
And very bad for your English.
Very bad. So, rule number 1, a little bit every day.
Rule 2?
Start simple, really simple.
How simple.
I am hungry. It is cold. I need coffee. That's simple.
That feels almost too easy.
I know, but that is the point. Your brain needs to feel comfortable with English first.
Okay.
If you start with long, complicated sentences, you get stuck. You feel bad. You stop.
And if you start simple,
You feel good. You want to keep going. And slowly, without noticing, the sentences get longer, more natural.
simple is not lazy. Simple is smart.
Simple is smart. Yes.
Rule 3?
Use English in real life, not just when you study.
Like outside of lessons?
Outside of everything. When you are cooking, when you are walking, when you are waiting for the bus.
Those moments are gold.
They really are. Because your brain connects English to real situations, real feelings, real moments.
Not just a page in a book.
Not just a page. If you think in English while you make pasta, your brain remembers that. I am boiling the water. I am adding the salt.
Right.
And next time you make pasta, those words come back.
Because your brain connects the word to the real thing.
Not to a translation, to the real thing. That is the difference.
And rule 4?
Give English more space in your head.
What does that mean?
When you have a small thought during the day, try to have it in English, not your language, English.
Like what kind of art?
You look at the clock. It is 3 o'clock. Think that in English. You look outside and it is raining. Think, oh, it is raining.
Such small things.
Such small things, but your brain hears English all day, and slowly it starts to feel normal, natural.
I tried this once. For a week, I tried to think in English as much as I could.
And
The first few days were really tiring.
because your brain was working hard.
But after a few days, it got easier. The thoughts started coming without me forcing them.
That is exactly what happens. And that is the goal.
Just thinking.
Just thinking.
Okay, now the strategies. What do you actually do day to day?
The easiest one, talk to yourself.
Out loud?
Out loud, in your head, both work. When you are cooking, you think, I am cutting the onions. I am boiling the water. When you walk to the shop, it is cold today. I need milk and bread.
Just describing what you are doing.
Yes, it feels strange at first, but it works. Because you are using English in a real moment, not in a textbook.
I did something similar. I changed my phone to English.
Yes, that is a good one.
At first, it was annoying. I did not know where anything was.
And then?
Then I just got used to it. I started reading English without thinking about it. It became normal.
Your brain stops fighting it. It just accepts it.
What else?
Table, chair, window, cup.
And if you do not know the word,
Look it up, learn it, and next time you see that thing, you know it in English. No translation needed.
Your brain connects the object directly to the English word.
Not to a translation, to the thing itself. That is such a different feeling.
Okay, what about speaking? Not just naming things, but making real sentences.
Small daily decisions.
Like what?
Should I drink tea or coffee? I will drink coffee. What should I wear? It is cold, so maybe the gray one.
That is so simple.
I know, but your brain is practicing making real sentences with no stress. No one is listening.
No pressure.
Just you and your thoughts.
And what about the fear? That is still a big one for me.
What if I say something wrong? What if I sound stupid?
And then you say nothing, and you feel worse.
That fear never completely goes away, but it gets smaller.
How?
You make mistakes, and nothing bad happens. Think about it. When you were a baby learning your first language, Nobody laughed at you for saying something wrong.
I was a baby. It was different.
But the process is the same. You try, you get it wrong, you try again. That is it.
I put too much pressure on myself.
Most people do. And here is something important. A sentence that is a little wrong is 100 times better than silence.
Even if it is not perfect.
Always. Just say it.
What about missing words? I still have this a lot. I want to say something and the exact word is just not there.
Use a simpler word.
Really?
Yes, you do not know the exact word? Use what you have. If you do not know how to say something is delicious, just say, "It is really good," or "I loved it."
Same idea, different word.
And you never stop the thought.
I always stop and try to find the perfect word.
And you lose the whole sentence.
Every time.
Keep the thought moving. That is more important than the perfect word.
Okay, and one more strategy, writing.
Yes. Write a few sentences every day in English, just before bed.
About what?
Your day. Today I went to work. I was tired. I had soup for lunch.
That is very short.
That is the point. It is not an essay, just your brain organizing the day in English. And after a few weeks, the sentences come faster.
Because you practice every night.
Small habit. Big difference over time.
Okay, let us also talk about the mistakes. Things that stop people from getting better, even when they're trying hard.
The big one is chasing perfect grammar.
Oh, yes.
You are in the middle of a sentence and you stop. Wait, is it "I went" or "I have gone"? And the thought is gone.
I do this all the time.
But native speakers make grammar mistakes too, all the time. And nobody cares because the conversation keeps moving.
So, grammar is important, but
Later. Fluency first. Get the thought out. Grammar can come later.
even if it is not perfect.
Always.
Mistake 2. Translating word by word.
Not just translating, but changing each word one by one from your language into English.
And it sounds wrong.
It sounds very wrong because languages do not work like that. The words go in different places.
So, what do you do instead?
Think about the idea, not the words. What do I want to say? And then find simple English words for that idea.
Not, I want that you come here, just please come here.
Simple, direct English.
So much easier.
And it sounds natural because you are thinking in English, not translating.
And mistake 3. Giving up too soon.
This is a big one.
People try for a few days. It feels slow, it feels hard, and they think, this is not working, and they stop.
But it just needs more time. Your brain is building something new. That takes weeks, not days.
Like a plant. You water it every day. You do not see it grow every hour.
But one day you look, and it is big and strong.
And you did not even notice it happening.
That is how the brain works. Every day something happens, even if you cannot feel it yet.
I remember when I wanted to give up, maybe 3 weeks in. Nothing felt better. I was really fed up.
What did you do?
I told myself, one more week, just one more week.
And?
That week, something changed. I do not know how to explain it, but suddenly English felt a little lighter, a little easier.
Just from not giving up.
Just from not giving up.
You know what I want to say to anyone listening right now?
What?
If you feel slow, if you feel like your English is not good enough, I get it. I really get it.
Me too.
Because I was there not long ago. I was the person who froze when someone asked me a simple question. The person who said, I do not know, when I did know.
And look at you now.
I still make mistakes. We both do.
All the time.
But it does not stop me anymore. I just keep talking, and it feels okay. Normal.
That is the goal. Not perfect, just normal.
Just normal.
And you know what I think about sometimes?
What?
When I was a baby, I did not know a single word of my own language. Not one.
None of us did.
And now I speak it without thinking, without effort. It just comes.
Because you practiced it every day, for years.
Without even knowing I was practicing. I just lived, and the language came with it.
And English can be the same.
It can be exactly the same. You just need to give it time and give it space in your daily life.
10 minutes a day.
Talk to yourself while you make coffee. Name the things around you. Write 3 sentences before bed. Change your phone to English.
Small things.
Such small things, but they add up. Every single day they add up. And one day you wake up and English is just there, in your head, ready.
Like a cup of coffee, already made.
Like a cup of coffee, already made. If this felt useful, share it with one person. See you next time.